Ireland went into this game top of the table, knowing that a win would give them a great chance of taking the championship, but most of the focus pre-match surrounded the iconic figure of Brian O'Driscoll, playing his last ever RBS Six Nations match in Dublin and breaking the world record number of test caps. This is 140th. An emotional day, no doubt, for the number 13. Standing in his and Ireland's way, the Italians, who travelled to Dublin looking for their first points of the season. Marco Bortolami captained in the absence of Sergio Parise. Italian coach Jacques Brunel making 4 changes, including the half-back pairing of Tito Tibaldi and Luciano Orquera. Ireland's only change was the introduction of Ian Henderson for the injured Peter O'Mahony. Johnny Sexton passed fit to play despite a thumb injury. And it was Sexton who opened the scoring in the 6th minute as Ireland dominated the opening exchanges. As they attacked, the danger came after a gorgeous pop pass from O'Driscoll and a scything run through the Italian defence by the out half for a wonderful try. The TMO checked the collision with Leonardo Sarto after the grounding, but ruled that no offence had occurred. But what a beautiful pass from O'Driscoll to set up his former Leinster teammate for the try. Sexton dusted himself down before slotting the conversion over for an early 7-0 lead. Martin Castrogiovanni, earning a record 105th cap for Italy, had to leave the field after that score with a rib injury. Then in the 25th minute, the Azzurri got a break. After a crunching tackle by Trimble on Paul Derbyshire, Sarto collected and flirted with the touchline, avoiding Rob Kearney's tackle to run over for the equalising try. Ireland had only conceded 1 try at the Aviva since Louis Picamole's score in 2012, but this one from Sarto was all about a tremendous piece of individual skill from the Zebre winger. It gave Luciano Orquera the easy task of converting to make it 7 points apiece. In the 32nd minute, the home side edged back in front with a Sexton penalty, but Italy had shown discipline, and apart from the conversion, this was the number 10's first chance to kick at the posts, putting Ireland 10-7 ahead. Then approaching the half-time break, Ireland struck. Once again, a moment of magic from O'Driscoll lit up the move with a lovely dummy to Sexton before picking a wonderful pass to Trimble on the wing. And the Ulster man had enough strength to force his way over the try line despite the attentions of 2 tacklers. It was a score that Ireland's dominance of possession and territory probably deserved. O'Driscoll's pass presenting the try on a plate for Trimble. A fine effort and an equally impressive conversion from Sexton left Ireland with a 17 points to 7 lead at the half-time break. It took a while after the resumption before the first score of the second half arrived, with Ireland in an attacking position. The referee, Nigel Owens, taking charge of his 50th test match, awarded them a penalty. Owen Redden took the quick tap, and although the Italians managed to hold off the initial surge, it wasn't long before Cian Healy arrived in support, and he barged his way over for a 3rd Irish try of the game, and it was a score that put clear daylight between the sides. The loose head was replaced by Jack McGrath straight after this score, after injuring himself in the process. Sexton's conversion was wide, but Ireland were 22-7 ahead on 53 minutes. The home side kept their foot on the pedal, and just short of the hour mark, the crowd at the Aviva Stadium got another example of how much O'Driscoll will be missed from the Irish setup when he conjured up another miraculous pass for Rob Kearney, who found his brother Dave, and it came back inside to Sexton for a truly wonderful score. O'Driscoll's ingenuity, a lesson to all. The clinical finish to the move, a clear message that despite defeat against England last time, Ireland still have eyes firmly set on the championship title. Sexton's conversion was off target, but Ireland led 27-7 with 20 minutes to go. That would be O'Driscoll's final contribution at home in an Ireland shirt, and the reception he received from the Irish fans needs no words. After holding firm for so long, Italian resistance was broken. The absence of players like Parise, Zani and the long-departed Castro Giovanni was telling, and on 68 minutes, substitute Sean Cronin ran in for another try. The Limerick man's first try in the green of Ireland after 34 appearances. And when another sub, Paddy Jackson, on for Sexton, landed a fine conversion, it was 34-7 with 69 minutes on the clock. With 3 minutes remaining, another sub, Fergus McFadden, zipped in for a fine score to put his hand up as a potential replacement in the number 13 shirt. The Leinster man spotted the gap and took his chance very well. Jackson kicked the conversion and it was 41-7. And the scoring didn't end there. With the clock past the 80-minute mark, yet another of the Irish subs, Jack McGrath, got over from close range for a 7th Irish try of the afternoon. McGrath's first for his country, and it sealed a totally comprehensive win for Joe Schmidt's men. Jackson missed the conversion with the last kick of the game, but it hardly mattered as Ireland had closed out a 46-7 win and taken a major step towards the title. At the end, RBS man of the match O'Driscoll was hailed by the large crowd yet again. The feeling was it'll be a long time before they see the like of him again. It was a great send-off for a great servant to Irish rugby, with one final chapter to come in Paris. Ireland go into that game with a plus 81 points difference, knowing that a win by any margin will almost certainly win them the championship. Italy finished their campaign looking for a first win at home to England. Final score at the Aviva Stadium, Ireland 46, Italy 7.